Did I get what?
The clap.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm not
Audacity.
even recording audio. Hold on. And I'm the one who requested this crap too.
Recording,
Well, I don't know.
recording,
Maybe
recording.
maybe your Mac is just recording you all the time, so it doesn't
Well, it
matter.
definitely is. I set it up to do that.
That's just what I figured.
What episode is this?
177.
We're already live, aren't we? You pushed go a while ago.
Oh
We're
yeah.
just sitting out here like a bunch of guppies.
That's what editing is for.
That is exactly what editing is for guppies.
It's for guppies. I wish I was a guppy.
New folder, 177.
Although maybe your audio will stop recording halfway through again.
There's a good possibility of that. About ready to punch this thing in the face.
You never know what'll
Okay.
happen.
Check.
What did it do to you? This isn't even metal. It's just a plastic frame. It's killing me.
Do.
The plastic is killing me.
All right, I'm rolling.
All right. Welcome to the CouncilCast. This is episode 177, being recorded on August 17th, 2021. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit.
Random shit. Boom.
With little background and next to no expertise. That was oddly coordinated. It was almost like it was on purpose. Except I didn't quite get the echo from Brian.
Yeah, I didn't hear any echo. I also don't think your mic's working anymore.
Wrong switch.
Did I hit the wrong switch again?
Yeah,
Maybe.
it was great.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
All decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever, except for how to do a backflip in space.
What?
When was the last time you guys tried to do a backflip in space?
Yesterday.
Let's see. I went to high school in the early 2000s, so never.
All right. Well, that's certainly a lot longer than what the International Space Station has done, because it did one just last week. How about that?
Wow.
Apparently, the International Space Station was docking up with the new Russian module, and apparently, when it connected to the space station, it decided it was like, hey, what'd be really cool to do right now is turn my engines on, and it decided to basically completely flip the station around a bunch of times.
What?
Yeah.
People weren't trying to do backflips. The machine malfunctioned backflips.
Yes, there you go.
That's heavy, Doc.
That's pretty heavy.
Who's on the International Space Station right now?
A bunch of people. I don't know.
That must have been fun.
Oh, a bunch of people.
A whole bunch of people. But yeah, they said that it did closer to 540 degrees of rotation, which is about 1.5 backflips.
Oh, so they're the kid who tried to do a backflip, did one too many, and then landed on their head on the trampoline.
Pretty much.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently it took 47 minutes. Basically, this thing docked up. I think my favorite part about this is once they finally figured out that they were rotating, which it was rotating pretty slow, they ended up just firing rockets on the opposite side of the space station to counteract what the new module was doing. And they basically just were like, we're going to outlast you. And so they just ran their engines until the other one ran out of fuel.
Oh, really?
Because they didn't know how to shut it down.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Playing a game of
Shut it
chicken over
down.
here. That's
How do we
hilarious.
turn this? How do we turn this thing off? How do you turn this thing off? I don't know how to turn it off.
Well, yeah, they're like, they
know.
didn't know. And they had to probably talk to some Russian dude who didn't speak English. So, they're just like, screw it. We'll just outlast you.
This is them apparently freaking out.
That looks about right. That dude in the middle,
American way.
Hey, that video has been doctored. It's faster than it should be.
Good point.
Uh,
Duly noted.
That video.
well, I guess this is
Anyway.
apparently the first time that the flight director has ever had to declare a spacecraft emergency.
Oh my.
So yeah, fortunately, it doesn't look like there was any damage to the spacecraft itself, to the International Space Station. It was rotating at approximately half a degree per second. So there you go.
Think if you could do a backflip that slow on Earth.
That'd be pretty interesting. It'd kind of be like laying down almost.
Half a degree a second. Backflip. That would be slow-mo, wouldn't it?
It'd be slow-mo. It'd be like Matrix style.
Matrix style.
Yeah.
With that music.
Something like that. Yeah,
I mean,
give it
that's
a...
about how long it took Neo to do his backflip in Matrix.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Well, they wanted the slow motion to be real good, so they had him perform it in slow motion and recorded it in slow motion.
That sounds about right.
Really?
I don't know. I am not gonna lie. I'm confused about what happened here, and I am also glad that no one got hurt.
I'm
asking a question.
No, nobody got hurt.
Thumbs up for that, then, I guess.
Yeah,
I say thumbs up for super slow backflips. I think sounds cool to me.
I say thumbs down
cool to
because
me.
the Olympics were happening, and if they wanted to participate, they should have just gone to Earth.
That's what I say. Yeah. You know what? I changed. Nope. All decisions are final. I can't. Never mind. Go backsies.
You cannot go back, but what you could go back on is charging your electric car while you drive. Free energy.
I've been saying this for multiple episodes. Laughed at every single time. And now Elon Musk is doing it.
Well, it's definitely not Elon Musk, but
someone is.
Somebody is trialing it out. Actually, the Indiana Department of Transportation
that'll never happen.
That it is testing a new prototype of cement that has embedded magnetized particles that could supposedly, in theory, charge your car as you drive over it.
What about solar power? That's readily available, and you don't have to build it.
You don't have to build solar power?
You don't have to. The sun already exists.
The sun.
Blaine?
The sun's already there.
Go outside and look up. Oh, maybe it's too dark.
Oh, there's nothing there. Yeah, apparently they are working with a new company out of Germany who it has. I don't really understand how this is all going to work, but I'm guessing that you somehow compress the cement as you're driving over it, and that somehow magically gives you power.
Magically?
Magically. It's either that or it's a really, really impressive wireless charging system.
Yeah, I'm with Brian on this one. Why is it that they wouldn't just put like way better solar panels on top of the car that could charge it while it's driving? How is this transmitting energy better than solar power directly into the car?
Yeah, I'm going to say thumbs down because it require us to re-pour every inch of concrete in the world, and that's not going to happen. So,
that honestly, Brian, you bring up a really good point there. That is probably one of the biggest downsides of something like this is there's no way in hell, with how quickly I know they do road construction around here, that they would ever get this further than like 100 miles in my lifetime.
Yeah.
I do remember hearing something where like that with all the road construction in the Twin Cities that it would take like over 150 years to like replace all the roads if they continued at the pace that they were at today. So I just don't see this ever. That's for a city. What about all?
This is the thing that I hate about futuristic movies. They're like modern day futuristic movies still show so much infrastructure change that I'm like, guys, with the
we were watching iRobot, and we were trying to figure out what year it was set in because the interstates were going 200 miles an hour, and you were driving on your own, and there was parking garages that grabbed your car and just took it up inside, and all this stuff was just different. Like, how far in the
So
future
much
is this?
infrastructure.
Oh, 2023.
How far in the past are you that you're watching iRobot?
Okay, fair enough. I've watched it many times, but
Uh,
pass.
Actually, it's a good movie. I haven't watched it
It
in a
is a
while,
good
but I
movie.
watched
it
it
is a
again.
good movie.
Gotta
I
watch
think
iRobot now.
with Brian's comment, I'm gonna have to give this a thumbs down too. I just don't see how they would ever get this implemented in a reasonable time frame.
Totally agree.
Work on something else, you fools.
Yeah, you fools.
Yeah, thumbs down.
What would
Ya
be foolish
fools.
though is wearing a dissolvable smartwatch into the pool, which apparently a group of people have made. If you've
You
ever
want
wanted
to-
to not, if you've ever hated your smartwatch so much that you wish it would dissolve, you can now buy a smartwatch that does that.
Why?
It's a clever way to battle e-waste.
That is what the article says. Yes.
Huh.
They,
How long does it take
Who read
to
the
dissolve?
articles?
It says that it has to be submerged for 40 hours for it to dissolve. So what I'm wondering is like,
Oh, so you couldn't play a trick on your friends like, oh, my hand just went in the water and my watch dissolved 40 hours later.
you would just have to knock your friend out for a long time.
I love this prototype. I love
Not
prototypes in
forever.
general.
Not permanently, just almost forever. Isn't that what Dave said about the babies? Knock them out. Not permanently, just forever.
Just forever. It dissolves. It dissolves until you recharge it. If it dissolves completely, then it's difficult to find to recharge it.
I am a little concerned. Like anything that dissolves in water, though, like especially if it's something that sits on against your skin, like if I sweat
When you
and
can't take this running.
right, like is that going to start the dissolving process?
Yeah, I'll bet you parts.
Yes.
I bet you it rubs into the skin then.
Well,
Oh, it just
the
becomes
way
a
they
part
will,
of you.
the way that they'll battle the dissolving of the watch is to have a non-dissolvable band that goes underneath, and then this one can dissolve so that they don't have e-waste. They just have regular waste.
No,
Well,
you
actually-
would wear
Excellent.
a glove a long glove that would come up to here-ish, and then you'd have the watch on there. So you'd have one glove
You'll
on.
have
with the
you'll
watch
wear
on.
Jessica Rabbit gloves.
Just one long one that comes up, so that the watch.
Yeah,
Just one glove.
Mine will be purple.
Actually, I think what they could do is
Mine will be sequins.
if it's for e-waste, why don't they make a separate? I like your idea of a separate bracelet that's not biodegradable, and then you just have like watch faces that you swap them out. Like you're like, oh, I'm tired of this watch. You throw it away in the water, and you just buy a new one and attach it to the same band.
I'm sure that water treatment centers are gonna love this. Well, I thought that my watch was dissolvable, but I flushed it down the toilet.
Clearly, we are already trying to make this a completely different idea. So I'd have to say it's not
I do think that
fully
that would
developed
happen.
yet.
Yeah, they do say so. There are a few components that are left behind, like the screen and its microcontroller. So I guess it's not 100% dissolvable. Which, I mean,
What's the point?
I'm with you, Silas. I think somebody's gonna buy this and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm done with this. Flush it down the toilet," and not know what happens to it. It's gonna be floating in somebody in the city's water, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
We have 1,000 watches a day coming in right now.
A year from now, only part of the watch still exists in a landfill. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Great.
down. The thumbs down for this one too. This is
Thumbs down.
Yeah, I give that a thumbs down as well.
This is
wow. That was
These are-
unanimous.
we have a bunch of articles tonight that are just full of great ideas.
Well, something that is full of an actual great idea, which I've been asking for this for forever, is Warby Parker has a vision test app that you can now use to renew your glasses prescription without going to the eye
Ooh.
doctor.
That's
So
perfect.
I don't wear glasses, but I've always been like, what the hell? You know what you need for your eyeglasses. Your prescription hasn't changed, most likely. Why can't they just give you glasses? Like, I'm literally wanting to give you my money, and you won't take it. So I think
Yeah.
this is a great idea.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
So apparently, if you're seeing well enough, you just need to pay the $15 to renew your prescription, and the app will do everything for you. I guess an eye doctor still
made
reviews the
this?
results, but
Who made the app?
Warby Parker.
Warby Parker?
Yeah.
Really? Because I read an article and I thought these were the creators. Like I thought this was the.
What do you
Are
mean?
these guys?
Great.
Are these
Neither
not
of
the
those.
creators of this app?
What do you mean? Oh, I have no idea who those guys are.
Say one of our listeners said that they would absolutely use this app to avoid going to the eye doctor, and they would use the prescription and get new eyeglasses. So I don't know. Maybe there's hope for it.
Yeah, apparently
So
there's a
where's our,
limitation. You can only do it on an iPhone right now, though. So
Oh, I get it. iPhone. That's clever. That's awesome. iPhone.
uh, I give this one an absolute thumbs up. Like I said, I think the whole eye doctor visit just to get new prescription is just ridiculous. So
Thumbs up.
but you know what you might not need to go to the doctor for is radioactive treatment after using a Game Boy that's powered by a tiny nuclear reactor.
What?
Yeah, haven't you ever wanted your Game Boy to run for forever without ever
Yes.
having to replace the batteries?
Yes, when I was a child and had a Game Boy.
Forever.
I don't think I ever want to have a battery that says radioactive.
I do.
Why wouldn't you? That looks pretty cool.
Lasts
Um,
100 years.
Yeah, so apparently this guy has made a miniature nuclear reactor that produces. It's hard to tell if it actually produces enough power to power the Game Boy, but in theory it should. But yeah, basically he uses. So he's not actually using like uranium or anything like that. He actually takes the.
Yeah, this isn't the future. You can't just go to the drugstore and pick up some uranium.
Yeah, so he actually is using tritium, which is a hydrogen isotope, which is if you've ever had a watch that has a glow in the dark watch face, that material that glows in the dark is tritium, and apparently that technically gives off light. He was able to pair that up with basically a solar cell. So as it produces light, the solar cell generates electricity, and that powers the Game Boy.
That's clever.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And why can't they use this technology then to power our cars?
Yeah.
Because apparently all he was able to make was a 1.5 microwatts of electricity.
Oh, not gigawatts of electricity?
Not even close.
Oh, that's sad.
1.91 gigawatts.
So for reference, if you wanted to use this to power something like a hairdryer, you'd have to build 1.2 billion of them and tie them together.
Or
A
one really
hairdryer,
big
huh?
one.
Or one really big, yes. One that
Wait,
is-
how many?
I think you're sensationalizing this whole thing by saying you'd have to have like a billion of them. You can have one really big one. We need a billion nuclear reactors to power that hairdryer.
Oh yeah, it says that it actually isn't enough power to even power the handheld in real time. So instead, what it does is it slowly charges a solid-state battery, and then he was able to play for 55 minutes before the battery needed to be recharged. Unfortunately, 55 minutes of playtime requires an entire 2 months of charging.
Perpetual energy if you have the patience for it.
So what you're saying is this
feel like that's
could
not how slow
power
I
my
play
car.
Pokemon.
It would just take like 5 years to charge the battery in my Tesla.
No, it'd probably be
drive
more
to the
like
grocery store one time.
500 years to charge the battery in your
No,
Tesla.
no, come on now, Blaine. Probably more like 500 million years, unless you had like 800 trillion of these little tiny nuclear reactors.
In which case, then it might take 500 years.
There you go.
Okay, but
Like having all the C-cell batteries in the world all tied into your car so you can travel 10 feet, you know? It's
got it.
Yeah, I still give this guy
Mr.
a
Fusion.
thumbs up. I think this is
yeah, thumbs up for
it's pretty
creativity.
damn
That's pretty
clever.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Thumbs up.
Logan isn't building
Thumbs up
one
for
of those
Game
right
Boy.
now with all of those parts he's got sitting out there.
I'm not sure what he's building, but
Thumbs up for Game Boy.
You
yeah,
know, what he
thumbs
might
up
be
for-
building is some cat ears that you can wear on your head to show if you're happy or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna say thumbs down. What are we talking about?
So this is a
Oh,
really weird thing.
Did you hear how you have to buy them?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you in a second.
So apparently
Tell them what
these-
it is, and then I'll tell you how you have to buy them.
So a Japanese company, Neuroware, has made a headband that you can wear that has little cat ears on it, and apparently it can read your brain waves, and based on what you're thinking or how you're feeling, it will move its robotic cat ears, just as if you were a cat.
I don't think so. It reads your
See
brain
here.
waves. I think it.
How-
I think
how
it
would
just
you know
moves
if it's
around.
Just moving randomly.
It's moving randomly. It's a robotic set of ears that has a random movement set in.
Apparently, the company
ridiculous. So there's a new-
says that it's a useful tool for people who have a hard time expressing how they feel.
Yeah, and want to get beat
Like-
up all the time.
Cats.
There's
Why do you have to clip it
new-
into your ear? Do your ears have thoughts?
Maybe. So how do you buy this, Logan?
there's a new altcoin that you have to buy, and you have to get the altcoin to pay for the cat ears, and it's the dog shit coin.
That's all you got to do is get one of those dog shit bucks out and throw
Go
it
back
at
to them
these
cat ears.
cat ears.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm scanning the article
yep.
real quickly here. I don't see that mentioned anywhere.
You know, actually, they are crowdfunding this right now, so you could back them. Their target was 500,000 yen, and if you can read Japanese, you can go to their website and maybe know what the hell they're talking about.
This
But
says. What's this
I
says?
could get one of these if I back it on Kickstarter.
They are baffling.
Sure.
I'm not sure what's. I'm just reading in the middle. They are baffling and absurd. For instance, smelling things, getting extremely literal with the cat pose in yoga, traveling, video conferencing, picking out your clothes. Brother.
Here's my favorite.
Yeah,
thing.
they just
Cat ears. This quote: "Cat ears, while undeniably cute, are also a magnet for a weird and creepy. Once, as a 14-year-old, I wore cat ears because it was a cute thing people did on the internet. My reward was a sweaty old man in a Naruto costume patting me on the head while calling me a good Nico-chan. I don't know what that is.
You can't say that on. You can't say that on public. Whatever. Retract that immediately.
But
I
apparently
just-
they do give you some instances of when you might want to wear these.
They had
For
something for
instance,
this.
while you're smelling things, maybe when
Yeah.
you're
Wait.
video conferencing, picking out your clothes, going on a
Yep.
date, playing card games, or bowling. You know that.
And the sentence right before that says that they are absurd.
I love these. I think I'm gonna give this thumbs up. Nay, 2 thumbs up. Because this is like just an amazing way to steal people's money. It's fantastic. Like you turn it on. It has you can build a sensor in there so that the ears basically know when they are on something and they just start moving then.
Yep, that's what it is. I think it'd be better. I mean, I think it'd be better if it were floppy dog ears, where one goes down and one comes up, that type of thing.
That would be better.
I bet their next product is going to be like a cat tail that you like strap to your waist or something like that.
That'd be
Or
good.
something like that.
Or something like that. Whiskers that move.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Phrasing.
I give it a thumbs down. I'm not sure
Sorry,
I
guys.
understand what the hell this is for.
Well, capitalism, I believe, is what Silas was saying, and I respect it
Capitalism
for
is
that.
what it's for, yeah.
There
I
you go.
respect it for that, but it's a stupid idea.
All right.
Yes,
Well, with
yes,
that,
yes.
we're gonna move on to our Elon Musk pitches for the week. Then, who wants to start us off with an awesome pitch?
I have a pitch for Elon.
All right.
I have an idea for his Tesla that we talked about roads tonight. We talked about charge your car, and we talked about solar panels that could charge your car. One thing we did not talk about was the Flintstone method of charging your car.
Oh,
I think that
yeah.
there should be some kind of running pad in the car so that passengers and the drivers can run in place and power the car.
You could have
This sounds
not
awesome.
pedals, but like pads that your feet could be on. You can like push down, push down, push down. And you can tell everyone in the car, everyone start.
We have to
pushing
call
on
them
the things.
grumble stomps. We have to call them grumble stomps.
Okay.
Sure. Technical term, industry term,
There you go.
grumble stomps.
Yeah, I think this is a genius idea. I give it a thumbs up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I make them use these things called flugel cranks.
They think this is the international sign for peace.
I have an idea for Mr. What's his name again?
Musky baby.
Oh yeah, Musk.
Oh wait. Muskie gives your idea 2 thumbs up.
Thanks, Elon.
Okay, so I have an idea. Baseball hat, and the baseball hat has stuff in the band and all around in the hat, and what it does is the hat flips up when you're feeling happy, and it flips way down when you're feeling sad.
People
To hide
can't
your
see you
face.
cry.
Yeah. It senses your general emotions of sadness and happiness, and it lets people know that by flipping up or flipping down. So that's my idea for Elon.
So is it flipping the
them
whole hat
off
or just the
or
bill?
It's flipping the bill. The
Oh.
bill goes up or down.
Gotcha. Is there ever a case where it would turn into a rally cap?
Well, I would imagine at some
Yes.
point in time that it could
It'll
turn into a
crawl all
rally
around your
cap.
head. Rally cap itself.
Yep. It would spin around, or there are other applications of it. And it's actually there's no limit to what this hat could do. But initially,
By reading your
That's all I
brainwaves, right?
needed.
up, like, hey, I'm happy, I'm in a good mood, or I'm really sad, leave me alone.
Yeah, and when you're nervous, then it rally caps for you. Oh, I just don't know. Rally cap, you got this.
Oh man, he's really nervous for his interview.
Did your cap just spin around in your head?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
trying to
know.
support me, man.
Maybe.
Spin around, flip inside out.
Anyway,
I think Muskie gives you 1 thumbs up. It's an okay idea.
Let's see. I think let's see what's my pitch for Musk this week. I like the idea of charging cars. I've been looking at electric cars, and I think that they need more charging stations out there. So I think Mr. Musk should come up with a way to charge cars faster,
Ooh, okay.
but make
I
it for
agree.
every car, not just Teslas.
Yeah.
So any electric car
Sure.
sure.
or any gas powered car too.
Or
Any
any
car.
gas-powered car. Any car.
You
Any,
can charge their
any
battery.
vehicle
I
that
like-
moves.
It'll charge the battery so much that the car will just start running off of battery.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, that's a better idea. Actually, there's no such thing as gas or electric. It's just the Tesla. It's a Tesla powered coil that you run your car with,
Oh,
and he just installs Tesla
Yes.
coils all over the place for wireless power.
oh, I like
Yes,
that.
I mean, Tesla wanted to do that. He had this like mad scientist world where these giant Tesla coils would be just like shooting electricity like a giant
This is
lightning storm all the
genius.
time.
Why has that not happened yet?
Because it's technically safe, but it has scared the crap out of people. Like, I watched this whole documentary on it, and
Yeah, that's true. He did
he
watch
was like,
the documentary.
he's like, it's pretty cool because you wouldn't have to have your light bulb plugged into anything with the Tesla coil. You could have light bulbs lying around and they just
They
light up.
Yep. I think that's a great idea. I think he should make a car that runs off of Tesla coils.
I like it. I want this. 2 thumbs up.
See, I like that. That's a 2 thumbs up too, because that's something you could do. You don't need 8,000 miles of roads with
Of
magnets
new
in them.
roads,
You just
yeah.
you just need these things every so many feet.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're driving down the highway and you already have like the power lines running right next to you. Just install a little Tesla coil off of that. It's
Yeah,
already
you
there.
see
The infrastructure's there.
One
Infrastructure
coil's
is
out,
there.
one coil's out, and you almost to the next one, and you got to go out and push your car a few more feet before it picks up the.
Yes,
No,
that's.
no. Actually,
Let's
I'll
space them
combine
out
that.
just enough.
I'll combine that with Silas's idea, and you just have to run on the treadmill inside of your car a little bit.
Oh yeah, everyone, start pumping those pedals. We got to get out of here.
And Muskie says,
wrong corner.
Going the wrong direction.
"Damn."
I give you a thumbs up for that.
That's a great
Yeah,
pitch.
I give you 2 thumbs up for that.
Great pitch, Logan.
All right, you got any pitches, Logan?
No.
No pitches. No pitches.
And Muskie goes.
Oh. Oh.
Nice one. All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call this council meeting adjourned. We thank you all for listening. We do record this podcast live on Tuesday nights on YouTube. And if you liked what you saw and want to check out all of the past episodes, you can go to councilcast.org or search for the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. And if you have a topic that you would like the council's decision on, you can email us at idon'tcare@councilcast.org or connect with us on Twitter.
Out of curiosity, how many questions do we get there on a weekly basis?
A total of
I don't
0.
care.
0 a week on average, or 0 ever?
0 on average.
0 on average. Okay, good.
Oh, 0 for forever would have been more impressive. Oh, well.
The average is 0.
The average is 0. It means
More
some
than
weeks we
that.
have some, and some weeks they take them away.
We have 5 followers. We're hoping to get down to 0.
No.
trying.
Hey, Blaine, I've been looking in there actually, and from my calculations, our average is equivalent to Collat's conjecture.
Sure.
Thanks
why
for
not?
listening, and goodbye.
Goodbye.